do. Are you sure you want to flag this video? Cancel. Hello. I just got my phone. I'm trying to see if I can get the chat on my phone because I find it hard reading it on the screen. And I don't know how to do it. Plus, what's that mean? Add to, no. Oh, bother. I said bother, that sounded like something else. This is... Hello, Aussie Mum. Hi, Eve in Wonderland. Nice to see you. Hi, Eve in Wonderland. Nice to see you, Mum. Hi, Eve in Wonderland. Nice to see you, Mum. Silence this. There's going to be echo going on. Do either of you ladies know how to get chat up on my phone? I don't think it's going to work for me, but gosh, there's a delay going on today. It must be because of my phone. I think I'm going to turn my phone off. Wonder if that helps. Yes, it's better now. It's showing that I'm talking when I'm talking and not a delay. Okay. Right, I'm just waiting for... Oh, we got some more people. Judy Evans, Parker, hello. Just so that you know, don't worry, Aussie Mum, thank you. Just so that you know, my messages the chat comes up on my tablet here and then disappears as soon until someone else goes and types something. Yeah, disappeared. So I'm waiting for a few more people to arrive. I'm sorry you've got my head chopped off, but I'm hoping you're going to see what I'm doing down here as well. Maria's Miscellany, hi. Judy Evans, yes, mine did last night too. So we have to check. Yes, you do. Mind you, we were chatting pretty non-stop on Katrine's live just now, weren't we? We're all being exhausted tonight. Right, I'll just tip this up a little bit and you can have a look. Oops. No, it's not. A little bit more, a little bit more. No, you can't see it. There's one of what I'm doing today. I'm going to make one of these and then one of these. So. Hi, Mary. Gosh, you're up early. It's lovely to see you. Gosh, it must be about 6 o'clock where you are, Mary, if not earlier. Oh. Oh, this is lovely. Where's Katrina? Not Katrina, Katrine. Or Catherine. I now got 6 people. I can only stay for about 5 minutes. I'm on my break. Oh, okay, Maria, but I really appreciate you dropping in. Oh, it's good to see you too, Mary. Oh, thanks, Maria. Sorry, you can't see me. While I'm waiting, I'll tip it up this way. Ah, Katrine is here. Hi, Katrine. Lovely to see you, darling. I wondered who Marina was. I was thinking, now what have I missed out on? It's 3 p.m. just making coffee. Okay, see you in Australia, Eve? Oh, you're welcome, Katrine. It was so lovely to watch you opening it. I can't wait for mine to come. I sent mine a few days before you, so I couldn't. Oh, and you're in Switzerland. What did you say before 3? Oh, 3 p.m. of course. So you're an hour ahead, like Katrina's. Okay. Right. Was there anyone else coming, Katrine? Oh, you got your package, Mary. Oh, good. I hope Tom liked his postcards. Right. Okay. So today, 11 p.m. in Australia. Okay. Oh, I'm glad, Mary. So today, I haven't watched Elizabeth Brewer's mini journal that she did last night, so I don't know what hers was like. But I'm going to show you how I made this one. Hi, Bootsy. So many people know it's true what they say about crafters. We are family raining down Long Island, is that? It's disappeared. New York, so I'm crafting instead of gardening. Oh, good for you. Ah, hi, Sue. Welcome. Thank you. Until phone call, then on. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be making today. Made a few of these. They've got a few pages, but this one's different to the others because it's got a pocket at the top for a notebook. I'm not very good at getting things shown on here, am I? Okay, so it's got a pocket for a notebook on that page, and then over the page it's got a tag, a paper clip with a button fastening. I don't know if you can see the button fastening, and if I take that off, inside there is one of my little origami envelopes that's empty. Now, I'll pop that back in here, pop this on here, paper clip back, right, and then so there's that one, and then there's this little one. I think I made this one first. I'll keep it still so you can see it. Oh, thank you. Yes, this one, when I showed my friend Gwen, her thoughts were exactly the same as mine, and she thought it would make an ideal affirmation journal. So it's just exactly the same, except it started off as red card, and I got my jelly pens and went over it and then watered it and rubbed it into the card so that it wasn't quite so red. So it's made in exactly the same way, except I've put extra pockets in. So each top or side has got a pocket for a journaling card. Now my idea was, well, after I made it actually, not actually while I was making it, my idea was that it would be great for writing down Bible verses. Well, that's what I would do. Or just sayings or quotes in your life that affirm you. So especially if you're like me and you get anxious, if you had this in your handbag, it'd be quite good to get it out if you're getting anxious or whatever, and just read it and think, yes, and help ground yourself again. So so that's what I'm going to do today. I put these on the side. Thank you. Can't find the thumb thingy. Oh, I'm sorry, Aussie Mum, I can't help you there. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece of printer paper. This is a little bit heavier than the very cheap printer paper. It's got a nice surface to it. And we're going to create this. Now I can't see, let's just move that out the way. If you see it, I've marked where the gluing areas and the cutting area is going to be. So first of all, you on tablet? No, I'm on tablet. Right, I'm going to see if I can, excuse my hands in the way, try and do this without the tablet toppling over. Right, move my bits so you can see. No, it's probably better further away. So first of all, I'm going to fold this in half lengthways. So there. Then in half again. Don't worry too much about bone folding it at the moment because you're going to do it a bit later. Now we're going to fold these two ends into the middle. I do it this way and then this one the other way, because if you fold it around that way then it's got to go all the way around that bend, so it's better if it doesn't go around that bend. Right, so now we have that and we open it out, so you now have that, and we're going to cut from here to here. Now you can either do it with a craft knife, which is how I've done the others, or it can be done, if you don't have a craft knife, because not everybody does, it can be done with scissors. You just take the scissors very carefully and take a tinsy amount off that edge. See? And then you have your hole. Okay, is that clear so far? Okay, I'll take it that it's clear so far. Right, so, oh, thanks, Mary. Thanks, Katrine. Right, so, I'm a little bit anxious here. I need to calm down a bit. I prepped well. I spent all morning getting ready for this. So, it's going to go in half like this. Then where you have the opening, one side is going to come up and the other is going to go down. So I'm just going to crease that the other way so it makes it easier. And I'm going to turn that over to make page 1. So you've got page 1, page 2, bend, page 3, and the last page. Oh, thanks, Mary. Hi, Diana. Oh, hi, Anastasia. Nice to see you. Do you want me to show you that bit again, the folding bit? Or are you happy just to see it on replay if necessary? You do? Okay, Mary. Right, so we started off with it like that. We're going to fold it back into long ways. Keeping an eye on this, we'll take this one. Remember, I'm backwards to you. So this is going to be the first page. And then you've got this square or diamond here opening. We're going to take the top bit and bend that up to make page 2. What was the last page? the last bit over at the end here becomes page or leaf 3, and then the other part of the the diamond bit becomes the final page, like that. Now I'm just going to get my bone folder at this point, or you can use the handle of your scissors. That's what I was using for ages before I got a bone folder. Right, okay, the next thing we need to do is to decorate the page. So I've done that already. It's a bit like Blue Peter. Emma will know what Blue Peter is. It's a children's program where they do things in stages, and they say, no, this is what we've done before. So this is what I did earlier in preparation. I used, what's it called? Scattered Straw Distress ink and stamps. I've got these leaves. I'll try and keep it still. I've got these leaves which are really pretty. So that's what I did to get that this far. So it's dry. It's been sitting around for an hour or two. So it's ready for gluing now. Now I've got my, I don't know if you can see that. I've got lines where the glue's going, and around the pages that don't actually have glue all over them, they've got them around the edges. I'm not sure if you can see those arrows there. Can you see the arrows? If you can't see them, I'll get a darker pen and mark them. Okay, I'll mark them, Sue. Thank you. Oops. I don't want it to go through to that one. Right. Is that better? So I'll leave it still for a moment in case you want to replay it at some point. I'm going to turn it up this way because this is actually the beginning of page 1. Oh, okay, Emma. Hi. Nice to see you, darling. Brilliant. Okay, so thinking of that, I'm going to start gluing. Now I've got my expensive Fabri-Tac glue here. I'm going to use that because it's fast drying and it's easy. Everyone tells me it's easy when they're doing tutorials. So page 1 is glued. What I might do, let me just think about this. I can't remember what I did last time. I might have used a, what did I use? What do you call them? Those, I'll show you. You know how when you're alive you forget words? A glue stick. I used a glue stick last time. Actually, maybe I'll use a glue stick this time just because I'm more comfortable with a glue stick. And if I go wrong, it'll be easier. Right. So, here we go. Oops. And this one. And this one. Boy, it's really hot here this afternoon. Right, now I'm going around the edges of this one. I don't want to go too far in with the glue because I want to be able to get my bits and pieces in the pockets. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing at the moment. And down there. Okay, put the lid on. This glue stick's from Tesco and actually smells quite nice. Got a nice, lovely smell about it. Okay, so now I have my glued page, and I'm going to just put it back into the same formation that I showed you before. Oh, did I not do that? Thank you. Thank you very much, Judy. I'm glad I saw you. You noticed that. Right, so then I got these pages together. Yes, it's much too expensive to go drying out my Fabri-Tac. It's great glue though. I love it. Experience, yes. Oh, did it, Emma? Oh, well, I hope this helps. Right, I hope it works out. Okay, so there I've got my glued little book. So this one has got a hole in the top. This one here, the next page, has got a pocket in the side. The last page and the first page are completely glued together. So it's still a bit soft and damp, so it's not too good to put stuff in the pockets at the moment. But I have plans to decorate it. Yeah, they're fun, aren't they, Diana? Oh, sorry, Emma, I didn't catch what you said there. It's annoying when it disappears. I wish it would stay. I wish the chat would stay up. I've made one of these before and it confused me so. Oh yes, I read that before. I'm right here. Just went out for a mug of coffee. Okay, Katrine. Was that you, Amber? Amber. Oh, hi, Amber. Thanks for visiting. You're busy polishing your floors, you poor thing. Your muscles must be really aching. Right. The next thing, so I've got all my bits for decorating. I've got my little button thing. Some bits for the front. No, I don't want those ones. An envelope to stick in the pocket. A little Hooge Me flip. And I've got a little booklet I made just now. Well, when I say just now, I mean earlier this morning. Oh, good, Katrine. Right, so that one's going to go in there. Right, I'll do that later. But first of all, I'm going to decorate the front. I know it looks backwards to you, but this is the front. And I have this piece of paper, which is, keep it still, it's really pretty wrapping paper. So I'm just going to think where I'm going to glue this. I've got a bit of muslin I could pop on. I don't think I'll use the muslin yet. I'm going to stick this on first. It's the only thing with doing a live, it's front facing, so I can't put the tablet up on the support thing I've made up there above my head. Oh, do you know what I haven't done that I should have done? It's not too late, I can do it now. I did one, I wrote it down actually because I thought I might forget. There's a piece of paper on the front at the moment. What I need to do is go around all the edges. Right, so I need this. And I made this morning. Now it's the Tim Holtz sponge. It's quite different to any other sponge. I tried using all sorts of things to distress edges of pages and stuff, but in the end I bought a couple to see what they were like, and they're great, but I didn't want to pay out for loads of them, so I'm using cotton reels. The ones with the wider top to them are the best. I'll measure this for you. Okay, this one's 1 inch and a quarter. Yep, so is this one. They're both 1 inch and a quarter, and these are the Molinique. They're Swedish. Molinique. I actually don't see that brand very often over here. I'm wondering if these ones came from New Zealand. I bought them there. Usually over here we get the Gutermann. It's a German thread. Yes, it is. It works out really cheaply, because to buy these, they come in a really big packet. Let me see. They come in a big packet with loads of them in there. And that was about, I'm guessing here, about £6 or £7. Whereas to buy these, which are beautiful, it's made of wood, they're beautiful, but it costs about £7 to £8, I think it is, to buy 2 of those in a packet. So it just makes complete sense. So, and I you know, they're easy enough to hold, and I can write on them which one I'm using. So I don't know if you can see, I've got scattered straw on there, so I know exactly what I'm doing. So that's, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go around the edges of this. No, that's the wrong one. Right, concentrate, Tracy, concentrate. Yep, expensive, yeah. Good. It's not an original idea. I think I did think of it sort of by myself, but then I've seen other people do it as well, so it's not something I can claim for myself. And I always do it like this. Can't do it the flat way. Oh, need a better sit up so you can looking down. So I'm going to do this all around the book. Sorry, you're going to get bored. Talk among yourselves. So this is the same colour that I used for the stamping. So it kind of just then gives it what's the word I want? It unifies it. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I'll just do this quickly. I might go back over some of it later and do it a bit more. I quite like doing this. It's quite, it's a lovely repetitive thing. And it's good if you're anxious. You know, like playing with a, one of those fidget toys. It's kind of like the same thing. Oh, I got 8 thumbs up. I got 13 people watching. Thank you. I advertised it over on my blog earlier. Vintage photo, maybe. What is the colour of the ink? Oh, it's excuse me, it's scattered. Oh, I'll try and hold my hand still. It's scattered straw. So I'm going to turn the light on something I intended to have done, but I didn't do. It will get brighter in a minute. It's an eco bulb. What is the colour thing? What are you making? Oh, hi Jimmy, Laney. I'm making, sorry, I get carried away. I'm making a little booklet like this, little journal, out of a single piece of paper. And I'm just showing everyone how to fold it. It started off like that, then it gets folded in half, and pages become 4 pages, and then we glued them down and decorated the page with stamped, and now I am going around with the Distress ink, which is scattered straw. It's quite a nice colour. It's not yellow, it's not orange, it's not gold either. I don't know if it's a very good, if you can see it there very well. It's quite nice. I quite like the paler colours sometimes. They're kind of a bit more fresh and not so kind of dirty. I don't know, I think vintage photo, I'd really like it, but you know, you can get too much vintage photo, I think. I think it's nice to use some of the other colours that are available. And I really love these inks. I'd rather spend my money on buying these inks than spend it on buying these expensive things. If there's a way around it, then it needs to be done. Right, I think I've done all of that. Okay, that's good. And it gives the glue time to dry a little bit as well. So there we got, that's the first page. Now I'm going to stick on, now you can have a choice here. I've either got the little babushka doll, or I've got, what is she? It's a woman in her bathing costume from the 20s, I think. Which do you think? The doll, the bathing lady, the babushka. She's winning so far. I think she's winning. She is sweet, and she stands out a bit more, doesn't she? Right, thank you, ladies. Okay, so well, I think I shall ink her around the edges. A bit of the white. Okay, now if I put her straight on there, I don't know if she needs anything behind her. I know. So I'm going to get a bit of my, let me see, I'm just going to play for a minute. I'm playing. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of muslin. I think you might call it buttercloth or gauze. It's like stuff they use for gauze bandaging. Right, I call it muslin. And a bit off there. And I love it when it's all been frayed. I love that bit. there. Nice frayed bit of. So what I'm going to do is stick the muslin down and stick her slightly to the side like that. So I haven't got anything pre-planned, I'm just doing it playing as I go really. I do that all the time, and then I make mistakes and I think, alright, so I do it another way, and I'm probably using far too much Fabri-Tac, never mind. It's stuck to my finger. Right. Make sure I get it the right way around. The other week I went to Ilfracombe. Ilfracombe is on the North Devon coastline, and I bought this trim, and when I bought it I thought, ooh, I could make that. So this morning, after I thought I'd got everything ready, or hoped I had started having a go at making it. I'm just moving it over slightly. Yeah. Now, little babushka. I watched Gail doing her videos, and she is very good at immediately putting a lid on her Fabri-Tac. I think she's probably learnt the hard way as well. Right, there you go, babushka. Up a little bit, balance you out. There we go, there she is so far. Now, because I'm going to be putting buttons further back in the book, I thought, oh, here we are, I've got some buttons here. I thought I might put some buttons on the front here. And I've got one button, it's, what do you call it? The shank, it's a shank button. So what I'm going to do, oh, don't you fall off of there. Right, what I'm going to do is put some thread through it. Now when I'm working, I have this little box, heart-shaped box handy, and when I got any trims from anything, I shove it in here. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little bit of gold here, I'm going to post that through the shank. And tie a knot. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm concentrating so hard, I'm not looking at what's on the screen. Right, there's the shank. What size paper? It's just an ordinary printer paper, A4 size. It's the piece I've used is a little bit heavier weight than the cheapy stuff that's available in the supermarket. So I bought it for when I was doing something that I needed a better quality paper for. It might have been when I was at uni. Oh yes, I'm always using bits and bobs. Love bits and bobs. Right, so I'm going to place these buttons on here. I'm just thinking of, no, you can't see. She's upside down, but I'm thinking of where I'm going to place these buttons on here. So I think I'm going to put them down the bottom. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting the Fabri-Tac. As soon as I've done it, I'll show you. Oops. I think I might be a bit heavy-handed with glue. I try not to be, I just can't help myself. Right, there she is. You see? That's a bit light. Or if I twist it like that, you get the light better. Okay, I might do something else to her later. Like, what did I do to the other one? Ah, I put a cluster on there. Right. This is my tin of fabric clusters. Oops, my fabric clusters. I love making clusters. Actually, quite often, I'm just going to turn you back up so you can see my face for a bit. Oh, you have to leave, Judy? Okay, well, thank you so much for visiting. Bye, Judy. So yeah, quite often when you girls are doing your lives, I'm sitting here making clusters. I've got all these cloth ones, but then here, you've got loads of paper ones. I really love the cloth ones best. Right, so I want, that one could be good. Or maybe it might be better if it was just white. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Sorry, I haven't asked your opinion on this. I'm just doing it. I'm choosing this one. It's got a little shell. I think it's a vintage button. I have lots and lots of buttons. So, what did I do with that one? I like using these as a guide. That one's got a pin on it, so I think I shall do the same. Excuse me while I get a pin. I got these pins. They're lolly shaped or sweet shaped, candy shaped, and they were reduced in WH Smith. There's only red and white in here. I think I'll use a white one. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Then. Right. So what I do is when I put in, my son shaved his head. I just bought 400 paper clips in different colours for clusters. What to put on his head? Ah, in different colours. Oh, lovely. I've noticed that they're selling them in different colours in Flying Tiger, and I actually got some paper clips in Flying Tiger yesterday. Right, this might not be the right paper clip for this little job. I think I'm going to get an ordinary one. Right, so now I've just got an ordinary white one. I'm going to pop that on there. Typical. And I don't want it to be on, well, if I put the paper clip on and then put the fabric underneath, I like it to be hidden underneath the layer of fabric. That's what I'm trying to do here, but I'm trying to do it and show you. Let me have a look what's happening here. Oh, I see. Needs to go. It's quite a small cluster, and that's probably why it's so tricky. Either that. Ah, there we go. All done. Right, move it up a bit. Meanwhile, I'm forgetting about the wet buttons down there. I'm going to change it around there. There we go. Got a little cluster now. Sorry, Miss Belling is tired. Got to bed at 5 this morning and had to get up at 7:30. Oh no! Did you see the big ones in mine? No, I didn't, Katrine. The ones I got, I'll show you. Are these ones, little gold ones that are shaped just like that, and I'm using one on this little button cluster here. They're like that. They're quite sweet. I just love paper clips. Okay, so now, oh, you know what I've done? I've gone and put 2 pages together. No wonder it was difficult. Honestly, what am I like? Cute paper, yeah. Well, we don't have those in your type. Oh, they might have them now. Oh, Katrina, I was going to say to you, when those lovely paper plates come, I'll be so excited. But you know how I got the, oh, I was going to show you, because so the other ladies can see. There's the short serviettes. Aussie Mum, you looking? And there's the shirt serviettes. So when my grandchildren come in the summer and we have a picnic in the garden or somewhere, they can have one of these, plus a paper plate. And they're going to love it. They love coming to my house. Isn't that wonderful? It's just wonderful being a grandma. There we go. So that's the front page, page 1. Then we've got an opening up here. And into that is going my little handmade stinking cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anastasia. Nosy Mum. Right, put that in there. I want it to stick up a little bit. And then over here, we've got an opening in the side. And then to that, I'm putting my little origami envelope with an upside down heart. I didn't see that before. So that goes in there. And then onto that, I've got a little tag I've made, and it's glittery, Katrine, glitter. And it's got text on it. What is this coming from the desert, like a column of smoke? And then you can just work out the words. And myrrh, it's from the Bible somewhere. I'm not quite sure where I took it from now though. Okay, so that's going to go in there. And my little button, with the gold thread, you can hardly see the... Oh, I'm holding it in the wrong place. You can hardly see the paper clip hiding there. That. Oh, I am having trouble. There we go. There. Isn't that cute? Oh, you did hear someone say napkins. I said napkins. Oh yes, Katrine loves napkins. Aussie Mum loves napkins. So there we go. I'm not sure about that green. I think I prefer the peachy colours of this one. Oh, Katrine. Thank you. Right, yeah. If I was doing it again, I probably think I might have used brown eyelash trim, but anyway, so there she is. They are. Now this one, when I made this, exactly the same, but every single page has got an opening. So you fold it exactly the same. It's just glued a bit differently. You just need to think about where you're gluing it. Make a rough page and play around with that to see where you need, and then once you need to glue, so then once you when you use your proper one, your good one, you will know where to glue and won't make a mistake. So the first one, I've got a pocket in the top. The second page, a pocket in the side. The third page, pocket in the top. And the fourth one, pocket in the side. And then just I decorated it on the front with, let's see, turn it to the light so you can see a bit better. It's got flowers, fussy cut flowers, bits of trim, a bit of music paper behind this little tag that I sewed. It's got coffee dyed book paper with a sewn plain piece of paper on top of that. So that's that. Oh, I got through it. Yay! Now, I did tell you about this trim that I found that I thought I could make. Now, can you see this? Serious off topic. I'm just coming out of a day or two funk and dry spell. I've spent today also just fussing and sorting boxes. Oh, it's disappeared. Sorry, I couldn't read that. Now, this is trim. I got it in the lace and trim section of a haberdashery. And this is it's on a wire, and this is paper. I think will it can you see? I'm not sure if it's focusing properly. I'm making excuses for not creating anyone. Oh yes. Yeah, it will pass. You know, when I'm like that, I just find if I tidy my space, my creative space, it really helps. And then as I'm tidying, I'll see something and it'll just spark. Oh good, I'm glad it has helped. But yeah, don't be hard on yourself. Just let it go, and it will come back soon. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so this, I thought this can be made. It's wire. If I put it right in front of my face, and yeah, it's more in focus now. It's wire with bits of paper. The paper feels kind of tissuey, crepey. It's kind of a bit stiff. I thought, you know, we could do that ourselves. I got a fair bit of it. I don't think it was expensive. So you know what I did this morning? I made some myself. Now, what I did, yeah, fussy cutting's a good way, isn't it, Katrine? Yeah, best not to worry about it. Might be time for a new craft even, or just something completely different. Just get something out and start pasting and playing and just not caring about what you're doing. Just stick it down, like Amber is trying to teach us with her books, her fussy cutting. Oh, ow. So anyway, what I did was I took out, you know how the ribbon often, in the cheap ribbon too, comes with the wire in it, and a lot of us don't like that wire. So if you take the wire out, which is what I've done here, I took the wire out about half a metre. Well, that doubled. And I bent it double. And then I got some thread. And you can see it tied on there. And I just started twisting. I used pliers. Actually, I started this end. I used pliers, and every now and again I added a piece of paper. Twist, 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 add a piece of paper. Twist, 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 add a piece of paper. You have to keep hold of it because you don't want the thread to go off on its own, because it seems to have a mind of its own. And so I've used various things here. I've used napkin here. This white is from the backs of napkins, because I'm looking for ways of using the backs of napkins. Oh wow, definitely, it sounds lovely. I just love trims. This shop in Ilfracombe's got all sorts. This bit from there to there is just printer paper, offcuts. And it feels really stiff, I don't like it. I'm a total ribbon addict too. Yes. And that's a bit of lace on the end. Actually, I think I quite like it with lace. And when I do it again, I'm going to use lace. Do you want to see lace? No, not lace. Trim. Oh, you can't see it. If I tip it up too much, it'll all fall out. This is a picnic hamper full of trim. Now, some of it I've had since the 70s, and I never throw anything away. I've even got what the stuffed oranges came in here. I've got ribbon I got from New Zealand years and years ago. Just all sorts of stuff. Some little bits, some longer bits. Yeah. Oh, really, Katrina? Oh, how lovely. Oh, Mary, okay, bye-bye. Actually, Mary, is it time for Mary to go live? I was aware that when I came on that Mary would be going live soon after me, so I can stop any time now. I don't know what time is. It's nearly 3 o'clock. What time does Mary usually go on? Can someone please tell me? I think it's usually between 3 and 4 o'clock my time. It depends. Okay, Emma. It's lovely to see you, Emma. Have you sent me an email yet? Then I can write back to you. I find it really hard to keep up with the chat. I'm glad you guys can sort it out between you. You're about 10 here. So is that the... Oh, you can't find it. Okay. Do you know where my blog is, Emma? It's yarnandpencil.wordpress.com. And on my blog page is a contact form. So you can, if you click on that, you can write an email from that and it gets sent to the same email address. Yes, when Mary is on. But what time is 4? No, 10 here. You said 10 here, Sue. What time is it there now? Bye, Anastasia. Thanks for coming. Yes, I can't do it, Katrine. I can't use my tablet and the big computer together. I asked my husband. He said it couldn't be done because the link out there is really bad. You can be unfortunately you can't knock anybody off if they anyone unwanted comes on. But no, I can't do it after either, I don't think. I have to do it from the big computer. And found your blog. Okay, Emma, great. Bye-bye. Well, I think I'll go and then we'll all pop over to Mary's. It's been a whole afternoon of being on the computer. But it's been lovely spending some time with you, and I've managed a whole hour and I'm really proud of myself. Oh, and thank you to Aussie Mum, Katrina, Emma, Eve in Wonderland, Sue. Now the chat's disappeared. There's 9 people watching at the moment. Oh, I love you too. And I did it, Sue. Yes, I did it. Yes, a whole hour. Okay, so I'll log off now, and then you've all got time to have coffee before Mary starts. Okay, oh, thanks, Bootsy. Bye-bye. Woot woot. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. I'm gonna write. Yes.